and made sure she got all 3 of the kids down in front of our black and white television so we could watch.
One giant leap for mankind.
I was just so mesmerized by that event. I still remember saying to myself, that's what I want to do when I grow up. I want to be an astronaut. I want to fly in space. And I owe a great deal to the space program because I wonder what my life would have been like if I hadn't had that childhood dream. And it's been a wonderful dream. It took me 25 years for the actual dream to come true of flying in space, but all the blood, sweat, and tears were well worth it.
Spaceflight, human spaceflight is not about taking risks. It's about managing risks.
But I just want to be sure. It's sure reaching.
And in order to have a successful mission, you have to make sure the risks that you're facing are managed properly. There's a view that astronauts tend to be free of emotions, and that's not actually true.
Well, for me personally, it's a great experience to fly in the shuttle one more time and to feel that amazing ride. Some of the sights that you see in space are profoundly impressive. The space station's a very impressive view. It's just amazing to watch.
Astronauts come from all walks of life. They're people like everybody else. When they're in an operational mode and operating their vehicle, it's a very focused activity, and you tend to focus on what you're doing. You have to, and it perhaps gives that impression that there's no emotion, but there is a lot of emotion.
This is the longest I've ever held one job. You know, I've been in the military, and whether it's moving bases, going to a different base, or switching airplanes, or even changing jobs within my squadron, you know, this is the longest I've ever held a job, the same thing. And I have a very strong personality, and I think and so do all of us, really. I think it's a tribute to Eileen. She's done a fantastic job of melding this crew together. And we have had a lot of heated debates about what's going on, but they've all been healthy. You know, I've been extremely lucky in my career. Obviously, sitting here, you have to be extremely lucky to make it to where I'm sitting. And I've always looked at it that way. I love the job I'm doing. Put your heart into that job, put your soul into it, work as hard as you can, because you never know when it's going to change, whether because you choose to change it or because that decision's made for you. For doing the job as the STS-114 pilot, I haven't had a single day that I haven't truly enjoyed coming to work.